welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744. So today, guys, we're joined by BLE, man. BLE, man. It's been a while since you've been on the channel, man. So today
Yeah,
we'll be
hello to everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. It's been a while since I've been on. I've been very busy in the last couple of weeks, even months. Yeah, and this is one of the only times I can do a live stream in the next couple of weeks. So, and what a topic it is. So definitely good topic. Looking forward to it. And I want to say hello to the people who are watching. Hello to Sahar Duvshani Eli. I hope I pronounced it right. And Alexander Reports Football. Hello to all of you. Hello, Rank as well. Definitely a good topic for today's stream. August Transfer Madness, as the title says. Definitely will be something interesting to talk about. So get your popcorn, get your pickles, your snacks, whatever, and sit back, enjoy while me and AD discuss August Transfer Madness. And of course, make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe
to my channel if you want.
Yeah, there will be a link to his channel in the description below. Anyways, enough introductions. Let's get on to the stream, guys. Let's get on to the slide. So I put all the transfers in. The big ones, of course. I couldn't put every transfer because we would be here all day. So I put like the most notable ones. I picked like 30 to 40 ones. So let's start with the first play. We got Matheus Nunes to Man City. I mean, this is a transfer I didn't see coming, especially considering Wolves are probably going to be battling relegation this season, given how thin their squad is. And I just don't understand why Wolves let him go, man. Like, I really don't understand, you know?
Yeah, definitely. For Wolverhampton, this is a very big disappointment. He was one of their best players in the last couple of seasons, banging goals and assists. But for Manchester City, this is definitely a big positive. I believe he is a... he's a... Sorry. He's definitely a quality midfielder for a team like Manchester City, who always have one extremely talented and excellent footballers, some of the best in the world in their positions, in their respective positions. But for Wolverhampton, this is very disappointing. They have a higher chance to finish in the relegation zone of the Premier League. So, we'll see what happens with them. But for Man City, as I said, this is definitely a great signing, adds more depth to their midfield. Overall, Matheus Nunes is a very good player. Even for Portugal, he's been quite good. So, yeah, and the price tag as well, that's 53 million pounds or $67 million. Yeah, that's very expensive.
And let's be real, man. Let's be real. BLE, he's gonna be a bench. He's gonna be a bench warmer.
He will be benched for sure in the first, let's say, 10, 15 games. But after that,
that's crazy. Like, you're spending so much money just for a bench player.
Yeah, but I do expect him to get some minutes later on in the season.
Oh yeah, of course. I think this is like the Gundogan.
Gundogan replacement. Yeah, very good replacement. That recruiting that Man City made.
Too much money for an experienced midfield. I agree. I don't. For me, it's an okay transfer. It's not a terrible transfer. It's not a great transfer. I think it's all right.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Right.
Next up is Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer to Chelsea. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Let me just find it here. Yeah, the price tag was 40 million pounds. That's $50.7 million US. That's very expensive for a youth product of Manchester City, who had been doing quite well for them when he got minutes, and he even scored in the UEFA Super Cup to take the game to extra time. So he's still not fully experienced, but for a young talent like him, this is definitely a good move, because of course at Man City he wasn't going to get any minutes because of all the quality and experienced players that they have. So definitely Cole Palmer is a good signing for Chelsea. He'll definitely fit Mauricio Pochettino's system well. But yeah, I agree with Frank. It's Chelsea's problem. It's not Palmer's. And but overall, I'm excited to see how he'll fit under Pochettino and how he'll do well. So he is a pretty good player from what I've seen with his Man City stats. He has been quite good when he has played for Man City. But like I said, he wouldn't, in a team like Manchester City where you have world-class players, experienced players, he was never going to get any starting minutes there. So in minutes in general as well.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get to this player later? Do you think that the man? Actually, we'll get to this player later. I'm not gonna discuss here. I just think that for me, Chelsea overpaid. Like, how are you spending 40 million for a guy that's not even a starter for City?
Yeah, for 40 million British pounds for this guy, that's too much.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, you know. And of course, it's Chelsea. You know, like it's Chelsea. Like we all know how players do at Chelsea.
They spend money, and in the end, the money that they spend goes to waste.
Yeah, and earlier today, they lost to Nottingham Forest at home.
At home.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, and I'm reading here, there's also plus 2.5 million British pounds in add-ons as well. And he has less than 45 senior career games under his belt. All right, Aftab Jamal, we get it. All right, that signing that signing was done in July. It's August now. Forget that signing.
Let's move on. Cole Palmer a disgrace. If he costs Alan says if he costs 40 million, Fati is 100 million.
Yeah.
Is Fati 100 million? That I'm not sure with, but Fati's definitely worth more than Palmer. He's definitely
No, I would say Fati is about 50 to 60 million.
Yeah, 100 million. No, that's too much.
Yeah. All right, Aftab, you can quit with that attitude.
I think he's just having fun. He's just banter. Rank as well said Palmer is good.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with Rank here. Chelsea always spend a lot of money, and in the end, that money goes to huge waste.
It is way too much money for a bad midfielder. He's just bad.
I wouldn't say he's bad, but he's just not experienced.
Yeah, we'll get to Amrabat. We haven't got to Amrabat yet, so I'm glad you're happy.
All right, we'll talk about him later. Yeah, we know. All right, next transfer.
Okay, Moani to PSG. What the heck?
Randall Colomwani. This was 95 million euros, 103 million, not 103, 103 million US dollars from Eintracht Frankfurt to PSG. This is a good signing, in my opinion, because now the attack that PSG has with Colomwani, Ousmane Dembélé, and Kylian Mbappe, the three French attackers. So yeah, that's definitely good chemistry for PSG there. But for Colomwani himself, this is a good move. He wanted to move as well. Definitely will be interesting to see how he does. Quality player. He obviously missed the chance which would have probably gone in the World Cup final that Emiliano Martinez made an excellent save on. So yeah, definitely this is like Rank says there. He blood still has nightmares about Martinez. Happy to Emiliano Martinez. Yeah, happy birthday to him. But back to Colomwani. Overall, other than that incident in the World Cup final, very good striker. He got many goals and assists with Frankfurt at his time there. So yeah, so I do expect him to do well for PSG, but it's PSG as well. So you can never trust this club financially.
Yeah, so, I just don't understand, man. As people are making it out, putting this on the comments.
Yeah, 95 million euros for Colomwani. That's a lot.
Yeah, you already have. Yeah, that's also too much. That's way too much money. You also have Gonzalo Ramos. So how many strikers are you going to need?
Yeah, so they've got Mbappe, Ramos. Who else have they got? Yeah, Colomwani and now Dembélé.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. So but I do think this was somewhat workout. Somewhat. I say somewhat because you can never trust Paris Saint-Germain with anything.
Yeah. All right. Let's
go. But overall, this is a good signing. It's just very expensive.
Yeah, it is a good signing. Too much. They already got Gonzalo Ramos. Well, I believe that's a loan deal. I believe so.
Possibly it is. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I think there's like a loan and buy option. I think so.
All right.
Blood is still had nightmares about Martinez. Happy birthday, Diba. Yeah, Diba. By the way, yeah, happy birthday to Emi Martinez, man. I don't see the point of spending too much money on Gonzalo Ramos if later you're gonna buy Moani. Hot take. Moani is worth that much. He was such an integral part of the France side. I don't know about integral, man. He was not that integral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Rank has a good question. Vitinha could possibly deliver. Nah, I'm not so.
Man, that Vitinha guy's mid, man. I'm sorry.
I don't have any comments on PSG, specifically after one snake plays for them now.
Yeah, Onana clear, Martinez right.
All right, shut up with Onana. Shut up with that, please.
Yeah, let's move on,
Done.
man, please. Knowing that is the point low. 95 is crazy. Hoyland's
Yeah, and Hoyland was last month as well. Let's move on.
All right, moving on. Next up,
signing. This is Barcola.
Ooh.
Let me just find this on the up here. Let me see. Yeah, Bradley Barcola, 45 million euros. That's 49 million US dollars. So that's, I would say, a reasonable price for a player. I've not heard of this player, but I haven't seen too much of him, so I can't really say anything too much about this player. But all I can say is good transfer for PSG. Let me see what position he plays in. He plays in what does it say here?
Yeah, it's like a prospect signing.
All right, yeah. I cannot find what position he plays in, but
Wait, let me search online. Barcola, it says he plays as a right winger.
All right, so yeah, but who's going to play there as well? That's the question. But
and he
yeah, like I said, I can't really comment too much about this. But I obviously don't know the player that well. But I'll just say, okay, signing for PSG, and yeah, nothing else. That's all I can say. But 45 million euros is a reasonable price.
War transfer, why PSG, man? Yeah, PSG always get the best. They always get the best French players, man.
Yeah, and in the end, it flops completely.
Come on, man, respect him. He's decent. Man. He's decent. He's good. He's good. FM region.
Yeah, Football Manager region. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Sahar Duvshani Eli. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Hopefully I did not. Yeah, they don't really need that many. They already have 4 attackers.
Yeah.
So, right, next transfer.
Balogun.
Folarian Balogun. He was linked to Inter, but unfortunately Inter didn't have money to pay for him. But for Monaco, I think he played for Monaco on loan, if I'm not mistaken. ADO can remind me.
I think it's a permanent transfer. I don't think it's a loan.
No, but did he play for Monaco before?
Oh, let me actually check. I don't think he did.
Yeah, I think he did play for one team in Ligue 1 before.
It was Reims.
Reims.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but quality striker like Balogun, this is a good move for a player like him. And for Monaco, they did need someone other than Ben Yedder. They don't need someone to score goals. So, yeah, thank you, Rank, for that. Anyways, the cost of this was 30 million euros. That's 25.6 million or in British pounds, or 32.5 million US dollars. So that's quite expensive, or not really expensive, but just a reasonable price for a player like Balogun. Yeah, definitely a good player for the USMNT. He bangs in a lot of goals. Inter Milan were interested in him, but unfortunately could not sign him. But yeah, I do expect him to do well. I expect him because of the season he had last year, 22 goals in 39 games. I think he should get about the same amount this season for Monaco.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But a good player overall.
Yeah, this is amazing, man. Because, like I said, man, he needed to be at a permanent club. Because obviously, if you stayed at Arsenal, you wouldn't get game time.
Yeah, he wouldn't get any minutes.
Yeah, and I'm just glad he stayed in Ligue 1 because, like, he did so well last season in Ligue 1. It's easier to acclimatize to a league you're already a part of, And I just feel like for me, Monaco's a good choice because PSG have so many forwards, and and that's also a part. And I feel like for me, he's a good striker, And we know Ben Yedder is getting old in age, so maybe we could see a scenario where he could be a backup striker, or maybe they could do a 4-4-2, And given the fact there's no European football, maybe Monaco have a chance to win the league.
Maybe we'll see. But I do think Ben Yedder might start over him still, but I do expect him to get minutes and to bang in goals.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Is this gonna be PSG's new water boy? I think it was the previous player.
I think he means Barcola.
Yeah. We'll see, I suppose. Why Monaco? That's good. Yeah. I mean, I think Monaco's a good choice for me of all the Ligue 1 clubs. Hoyland and David Clear. All right. He was on Reims. Yo. Boy says, yo, Ben Yedder always scores around 20 goals every season. Maybe he can play Balogun at his true striker formation.
Yeah, that's possible, but we'll see how it happens. I still do think Ben Yedder might start over.
Yeah. I don't think Ben Yedder wants that. True. Yeah, I just think it's a good transfer, man. Hopefully he can just bang
good for him and good for his development.
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right, next transfer.
Yeah. We're not going to spend too much time, guys, because we have a lot to go through.
Yes, finally.
Let's
Finally, a good signing this summer. After many, I will obviously speak here because I am an Inter fan. If some people don't know that, Benjamin Pavard, the French international, World Cup winner, Champions League winner, Bundesliga winner, DFB Pokal winner. What else has he won? He's won
World Cup.
Club World Cup as well. I said World Cup, just not Club World Cup.
Okay.
Very good. Perfect Skriniar replacement. That's what we needed a lot. Pavard. Of course, I'm not an AC Milan fan, Aftab. You know that. Pavard is a fantastic right centre back. Inter haven't signed a player with his pedigree in a long time. So, I am a huge fan of the signing. He'll definitely work perfectly. He will fit like a glove in our system, 3-5-2, with Acerbi, De Vrij, and Bastoni. He will definitely work well there. I love the signing so much. That's all I can say. It's the best signing Inter made, and also the most expensive signing in all of Serie A. 30 million euros plus add-ons paid to Bayern München, and just love this signing overall. World Cup winner, Champions League winner. Definitely a quality signing. Perfect Skriniar replacement. Very good. He's similar to Bastoni in a way. He's a defender that can whoop in crosses and go very attacking, but he can score more goals than Bastoni, in my opinion. So, and he scored some marvelous goals as well with France. Obviously, sorry, rank, but the goal against Argentina in the 2018 World Cup, that's absolutely amazing goal. And I saw one highlights he had with France with his teammate Marcus Thuram, who is an Inter player as well. He did give an assist to Pavard, who scored a good tap-in against Ukraine in the Euro qualifier. So Pavard, absolutely great signing. Inter, like I said, Inter haven't signed a player with this much pedigree before in the past, and that's absolutely amazing that we signed Benjamin Pavard. He himself was forcing this move for days, feeling nauseous, having back pain, having a headache, and even a fever, I believe. So he really wanted this move, and he got the move, and Inter wanted him. The fans are happy. I myself am extremely happy with his signing, and he'll definitely work well under Inzaghi. And like I said, and also the most expensive signing in Serie A. So he definitely
he's going to replace Skriniar because obviously Skriniar left on free.
Yeah, Skriniar, but this is the perfect replacement for him because he was for days he was fighting for this move.
Yeah, and he's also versatile. He can play as
he can play as fullback. He himself said he doesn't really like to play as a right center back. He likes to play more in the center back position. So that's where Acerbi and De Vrij are playing for Inter. So, but I still do think he'll probably start where Darmian is starting right now. But I absolutely love the signing. Amazing. Of course, linking up with his French teammate Marcus Thuram. Wonderful signing. 10 out of 10 signing, most expensive signing in Serie A this summer. Experienced player that can bring a lot to Internazionale Milano. And let's see how he does. Overall, I'm extremely happy and delighted that the signing. I've suffered too much with Inter in the transfer window this year, especially after the collapse of Lazar Samardžić due to his dad coming in and ruining the deal. But instead of Samardžić, we get Pavard, which is absolutely amazing. And I love this deal so much.
Yeah, let's go read some comments. Okay. Good transfer him. All right. ICL.
Yeah, okay. I'm not an AC Milan fan.
I think he was just joking around.
I'm not a fan of that devilish club.
I think he was just joking around, man.
I know. I don't like devils. AC Milan worship the devil.
I dare you to try that volley again.
Yeah, sorry, Rank,
PTSD.
but that was an amazing goal that he scored.
Yeah, it was PTSD, man. Pavard's goal, one of the best goals in World Cup history. Well, what is that polo top? Okay.
Yeah, that whenever Inter signs a new player, they wear this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. It's a good design, by the way.
Yeah, we were gonna sign him at Maguire left probably or to Debo.
That's something after Jamal. You get Onana, but you don't get Pavard. Have a taste of your own medicine for once.
Oh man, brother, he tries 100 times and 99 ends up flying outside the stadium. Oh man, are you a United fan, huh? He said. I said.
Oh, and by the way, after Pavard didn't even want to play for United. He himself didn't want to.
Wait, who are you talking about? How old is Pavard?
Pavard, yeah, I think he's talking about Pavard. He's 27 years old.
27, okay. All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Oh my god.
This is Viega, I believe.
Yeah, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, he was very close to joining Napoli, but in the end, Al Ali swooped in, and you obviously saw that comment that Toni Kroos made under Fabrizio Romano's Instagram post. Well, Toni Kroos made a stupid decision himself, if you've read the inside story. But
yeah, and it's just about the player.
Yeah, just Viega. I haven't seen too much of him, but I heard he is a good player. I believe he plays for Spain. I'm not so sure. Brazil.
Yeah, he came from Celta Vigo.
Yeah, I think he plays for the Spanish national team. I could be wrong, but yeah. 40 million euros, 43 million US dollars. Just embarrassing. Yes, I know off top, but 40 million euros, 43 million US dollars. This is a good move in terms of money, and that's what he wanted. He wanted money. Definitely a interesting signing. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's just a shame we chose Saudi, man. Like, why of all places?
He was very close to joining Napoli, and in the end, he chose his Al Ali.
Yeah, Al Ali. Yeah, bro, really?
Yeah, that's.
And like he's also like he's very young, 21 years old, man. Like this is ridiculous at his age.
Yeah, Rank. I totally agree. I stated that a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
Toni Kroos made that bad decision himself, so he does.
I mean, you could believe that, but you shouldn't post it on public. Like you can't say that aloud.
Yeah, especially when you yourself did the same thing many years ago. Yeah. All right, but overall, this signing is not great in my opinion. Good player, but not a good club to play it.
Yeah. I have a question for you. Do you think he'll come back to Europe, or you don't think so?
Possibly, maybe not. Maybe he will, but I don't think so. I could see it possibly in 3 years, 2-3 years, maybe 4 even.
Yeah, Tadibo is better. All right. He did. He liked all our posts. He was linked to us. Embarrassing.
Yeah, Pavard did like a lot of Inter's posts on Instagram, but in the end, he chose Inter or Man United. So you are the ones in shame.
We need to see Inter play against United, man.
I would not like that because of Onana. I wouldn't like that. It would be heartbreaking to see.
Maybe it's a Champions League round of 16, guys. Champions League round of 16.
No. Right, the UCL hasn't even started. We're talking about transfer.
Okay. Anyways, let's get back on topic. He was the next him. Yeah. Now he's not him. I don't think Toni Kroos should criticize other players' decisions. Yeah. You know why he chose Saudi 80. Yeah, I know why.
Money. The famous song by ABBA. That's what should be put on. All right, Jeremy Doku.
Ooh, this is a good transfer.
Belgian international. All right, enough with Man United now. After let's talk about Jeremy Doku. 65 million British, not British pounds, euros. Sorry, that's 71. That's equivalent to 71. All right, shut up, Aftab.
Okay, let's just get back on this topic.
Right, 65 million euros, $71 million. US dollars. That's equivalent to it. This is a good signing. He came from Rennes in Ligue 1 in the French league, so I do like the signing. A Belgian international. definitely a good future for him and definitely a good move for him. He'll definitely do well under Pep Guardiola. He will definitely fit his system a lot. Yeah, he will be on the bench a lot because I believe he's a striker. So Haaland will, of course, take that role. But I do think Jeremy Doku should do well at Manchester City. But we'll see. Very good signing overall. I like this sign. If you're Man City, you should be extremely happy with this.
Yeah, I just think it's good that City purchased him. And maybe in some ways Palmer left because of the Doku. Doku came in, maybe could take his position, so maybe Palmer left. And yes, Doku is a winger, actually. He's a right winger.
Oh, okay, winger. I thought he was a striker. Right, thanks.
Yeah, and he was great. I remember the Euros 2020. He was amazing, and he's a right winger.
Yeah.
And also this is a replacement for Mahrez. Mahrez left this summer.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good transfer. My only concern though is the game time. He's going to barely get any game time. And how much money did City pay for him? I think it was 70 million.
They paid 65 million euros. That's equivalent to 71 million US dollars.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty expensive, man, for a bench player. But who knows? He could be he could
explode and do extremely well.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously Bernardo Silva, he's getting old in age, so
Yeah, that's a good replacement that Man City have just signed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Frank, for the information. Good dribbler and best dribbler, one of the best dribblers in the world. All right, thanks.
Yes, because we dropped out the deal because Maguire didn't leave. He would have chose us. Maguire.
All right. No, he didn't choose you. He followed.
We don't know, man. We never know to this day. It's all hypothetical.
He followed Inter on Instagram before he was even announced as an Inter player. So shut up. And no United now.
Okay. Let's pour smoke on Nana. Okay, I don't know about that. Bad transfer. Doku won't get game time. Yeah. Coventry. Doku's hype. Love him sadly. Sadly, he'll probably be on the bench a lot. Yeah. Doku is a winger now. He's a winger. Pep likes to rotate, but still. He's a right winger. He's one of the best dribblers in the world right now. Wow. Yeah, he's really good at dribbling. Captain Falcon says hi. He should have moved to somewhere else and says that he won't get game time. Should have went to another good club. Napoli maybe or
no Italian team can afford that kind of money.
And also you guys don't really play with wingers, so.
Italians do play with wingers a lot.
No, I'm specifically talking about Inter. Like, you guys don't really do that.
Yes, we do with Di Marco, but all right.
Well, he's like more like a.
No, he's a left wing back. That's what he is.
Yeah, left wing back.
Darmian as well.
Yeah.
Dumfries is that.
You guys have wing backs, but I mean like traditional wingers. That's what I mean.
That's Perisic, for example. He was that from Inter. All right.
Okay.
Right, we get it. Man United dropped out of the deal. Let's stop talking about Man United.
Maguire's the GOAT.
Maguire, yes.
Yeah, he's the
GOAT to Maguire.
Yeah.
Right, next transfer. Let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
Right, Tyler Adams. I'll let you speak, AD, because this is a good signing.
Yeah, I think it's a good signing. Obviously, I'm happy for him. He's going to a good club. And obviously needs to leave Leeds. Like, Leeds is obviously disastrous.
No more Leeds America, by the way.
Yeah, and this is good for him as well. Obviously Bournemouth is a decent team. And yeah, I just think it's going to be good. He's going to get a lot of game time there. They have some good players there. So I'm wishing all the best, man. And I think Bournemouth will do well. I don't think they'll go down.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they did quite well last season, but I don't think they'll repeat what they did last season, but I still think they have enough quality to stay up in the Premier League. All right, yeah. But signing in general cost 20 million British pounds.
It's like relatively cheap as well. So it's like
20 million pounds. That's equivalent to 25 million US dollars. So that's quite a good signing for Bournemouth, and I do think he'll get more. He'll definitely play better at Bournemouth than at Leeds for sure. Right, I think we should move on to the next signing.
Yeah, let's go read some comments. Oh yeah, maybe a La Liga side, I don't know, or a Premier League side that's not City. Your friend sounds like Italian Squidward.
I'm not Squidward, okay? It's just my microphone is terrible. I sound a lot better in real life, believe me.
Yeah, he'll get some time because of Pep rotation. He'll not get a lot. He has to make the most of it. Good move for him. Yeah. All right. Next up, it is Lavia to Chelsea.
All right. I don't really know too much about the player, but I heard good things about him. And the signing cost 43 million British pounds. That's equivalent to 67.5 million US dollars. So, yeah, good signing. He came from Southampton, obviously a club that does well with young players. And, of course, Chelsea splashing the cash as always. What I'm reading here, Southampton wanted over 50 million, and they wanted another 5 million British pounds in add-ons. So, yeah, but the player himself is good. He was obviously linked to Liverpool as well, but he ended up signing for Chelsea. So this is a good signing, but we'll see with Chelsea. They're kind of a sus club right now, just like Skibidi toilets, but they are. It is a good signing, good player, but with Chelsea, you'll obviously expect the worst at this point. So
yeah, my question though is like game time. Like, how much game time is he going to get Chelsea? Because obviously we're going to talk about another player very soon, and they obviously signed for like a world record fee. So is he going to get that much game time? That's what I'm not really. That's where I'm concerned.
We'll see.
So it is a good move. It's a good player to have, but obviously I don't think he'll get
what national team does he play for?
Lavia, I forgot what nationality he is.
If anyone knows this, you can write in the chat.
I think he's he's Belgium.
Belgium, okay. I thought he came from South America.
Yeah, that's right. My Belgian friend told me about it before.
Right, Belgium.
How would I forget?
Yeah. All right, but like I said, again, very expensive signing, and it's a matter of game time.
Yeah, good move for him. He's a good player, but should have went to Liverpool. Glad he didn't go there. Yeah, I think Liverpool would have been the perfect club for him. He would have been amazing there because Liverpool.
Yeah, I know it's an L microphone. All of my microphones suck. I sound way better in real life, believe me.
Yeah, Rank Talks Well says, how do we lose both Lavia and Caicedo at Chelsea?
Yeah, well, that's FSG's fault.
Lavia had to go to Chelsea for the matching haircuts. Belgium. Okay, let's move on, guys. Let's move on.
All right, next signing, and we of course see a white screen.
This is weird. Hold on, let me see something, guys. I don't know why. This is weird.
This is quite strange.
It wasn't like this. Okay, that's supposed to be Endo, guys.
Henderson. Okay.
Endo.
Endo. Okay, I thought you meant Endo, the nickname for Jordan Henderson. Wataru Endo. I don't really know too much about him, but he is from what I heard, he was the captain of Stuttgart at his time in the Bundesliga, and I think he's 30 years old, exactly 3 decades old. But overall, he's not. He's just a short-term option for Liverpool. Might bang in some goals, might not, might assist, might not. So we'll see what happens with Endo. But he's good, but he's nothing more than that, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a decent player, but nothing too special.
All right,
30 million. It's a very much a desperate signing.
Yeah, and they spent 19 million euros, by the way, which is equivalent to 20.7 million US dollars.
Yeah.
All right, and now a big one.
Yeah, wait, let me read some comments first. Let me go through some ones. It's all right. Bit of a desperate sign after not getting another midfield. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like it feels like they just got him because they had to get someone. Just an emergency thing. Liverpool didn't really have a DM. Would Harry Kane win the Champions League? We'll discuss that when we get to him. Solid DM. Yeah. Anyways, Neymar, man. Oh my God.
Neymar. This is a big signing and not a big signing at the same time because it's a club from Saudi Arabia, the desert.
Yeah, I can't believe, man. Neymar is just like, I can't believe
he has ruined his career with this transfer.
Yeah, this is sad, man. Like I didn't think Neymar would leave. I honestly thought he would stay at PSG.
Yeah, well, at least the positive or not so positive at this point is that he will link up with 2 Serbians, Mitrovic and Milinkovic-Savic.
Yeah.
So, the price was 90 million euros, which is equivalent to 99 million US dollars. So that's very expensive signing. Neymar should not cost that much money anymore, based on how he's played in the last couple of seasons. Excuse me. as Rank says, enjoy a good retirement. We'll see what happens with him. But very disappointing move from Neymar. But he went there for the cash, and he, of course, will get that cash.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so disappointing, man. For
They're
Neymar,
speechless.
How do you like move to Europe? How do you like leave Europe this early? Like you have so much more to fulfill. You can try to win another Champions League.
I think he's 31 years old. I think he's that old. Let me see.
I mean, he could have stayed in Europe for a few more, 2 or 3 more years. Could have won it. Try to win another Champions League, maybe win another Ballon d'Or. Well, maybe win a Ballon d'Or. Sorry, not another.
Yeah, he's 31 years old, so that means he could have stayed at least 2 or 3 more years in the continent of Europe.
Yeah, and also my Brazilian friend told me they don't call up players that don't play in the European leagues or the Brazilian league.
All right, we'll see what
is his international career also done too?
Yeah, we'll see what the Seleção does with Neymar.
Yeah, congrats to Neymar. Hope he enjoys a good retirement.
Yeah, in the Arabian desert where he will melt.
Yeah, we had a discussion about Neymar earlier this year, guys, on the debate show. I think we had Kool-Aid to come on, and we discussed about Neymar's career in general, and it's just been a failure, man. Like, it's honestly been, maybe a failure has been harsh, but it's been a disappointment.
Yeah.
So
he should have won more trophies. Right, let me just find this here. David Raya. Okay, David Raya. On loan from Brentford to Arsenal, goalkeeper. He did well. I heard rumors about him. I don't really watch that much of Brentford and in general the Premier League, but from what I heard, he did quite well with Brentford last year under, forgot the name of their manager, but the Danish manager, Thomas something, I forgot.
Thomas Frank, yeah,
Danish manager. But good signing for Arsenal. They needed someone as a goalkeeper as well. I think they do. Yeah, I think, they needed someone, and I did hear some rumors that he did quite well with Brentford. So we'll see what happens. And of course, it's a loan deal, so no.
There is a buy option.
Yeah, there is a buy option, but so far no money has been spent on him.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like for me this is a really weird one, because like for me, like honestly, in my opinion, this may be a controversial opinion. I think Ramsdale's overrated. Honestly, I think Raya should honestly start over him.
Yeah.
And I just feel like for me with Raya, man, like what's the point of like getting a top keeper that's just gonna be on the bench? Like that I just don't understand. Like he's a great keeper, man.
Yeah.
And I just feel bad for him.
Definitely. But we'll see how he does.
Yeah, James Rodriguez is a 31. He plays for a mid-table Brazilian team. Well, wow.
Yeah.
He's finished, man. Yeah. Matt Jones says hi. Hello to you. Rank says
hello, Matt. Good evening to you.
After Jamal says, hope Ramsdale plays and not Raya against us tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be a big game, man. Tomorrow, Man United versus Arsenal. Arsenal versus Man United. Sorry. Yeah, Raya
as Matt said, the potential to keep his spot if Ramsdale. I don't want to say swear words anymore, as I swear a lot, and I've stopped swearing.
Well, let's just say like if Ramsdale messes up,
or F's up. All right. I don't really know if that counts as a swear if you just say F up, but all right.
It's a way, so we'll lose low. We'll see, man. We'll see. That's gonna be an interesting game. I'll see if I can watch that game.
See. Oh, you mean Arsenal Man United? Is that so?
Yeah, that's a big game, man.
Right, I might have to watch that. But what day is that game?
Tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time.
All right, I will be at the airport at that time, unfortunately. So
I mean, you can keep up to date with it. Maybe you can watch in the airport, I guess, while you're waiting.
And the Inter match as well is at 12:30 p.m. here in East Coast of the United States. So no, I can't watch any football tomorrow, unfortunately. But in general, David Raya is a good loan deal for Arsenal. All right, now we get into
Caicedo.
So far, the most expensive signing that we've talked about now.
Yeah.
Or will talk about in the next couple of minutes. All right, he costed 100 million euros, which is equivalent to 133 million US dollars. So that's quite a lot for a player like Moises Caicedo. I think he's Ecuadorian international. He might play for Ecuador. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think he does. But he was also rumored to go to Liverpool. And I think he was very close to complete. The deal with Liverpool was close to being completed, but Chelsea swooped back in the last second. And
Yeah.
But yeah, they swooped in and got a quality player like Caicedo. Good announcement, by the way. I liked Chelsea's announcement for Caicedo a lot. But yeah, good signing. But again, Chelsea, you cannot trust them with the amount of money they spend on, on players.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy, man. I just think it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, they spend so much money on Caicedo, and the guy is not really. I mean, he's not been bad, but he's not been as good as the price suggested because obviously he gave away the penalty against West Ham, and he wasn't that good. I don't think he was that great against Nottingham Forest. So
yeah,
but yeah,
excuse me.
It's an expensive signing, man, and I don't even know how much. I don't know how that evaluation. How is he worth 115 million, man? Like, it's ridiculous.
Knights, they paid exactly 100 million British pounds. So
yeah, 100. Like, how is he worth that much, man? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's a lot. Definitely a lot for a player. Caicedo was good for Brighton, but that's a lot for a player like him.
Yeah, Captain Falcon Main 65 said, I dislike United, man. All right. After Jamal says Caicedo, ha ha. Caice. That's not to say. Chelsea lost low. Should have went to Liverpool, but glad he rejected Klopp the flop. Ooh. 115 million to lose against Forest. Jeez.
Yeah. Did he even play against Forest today?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nail in the coffin.
Yeah, fantastic player, but Jesus, that's a big price tag. I agree, man. I agree. Messi will own the next Saturday then. Ooh, we'll see, man.
We will see.
Best risk reward signs: Giovanni Brown, joint up and League One goal contributions from last season. Ooh, that's good to hear, Matt.
All right.
Captain Falcon Macy tries to say, ready for an national break to return? Absolutely.
I am not so sure about that with my national team, but with many others, probably yes.
After Jamal said he's not number 6, he will shine as an 8. Yeah, he's definitely. I don't think he's a. I feel like he's not. I feel like. Yeah, we'll see, man.
Like the latest comment by Adam says, yeah, I think I agree with that. It possibly has the potential to be like what Darwin Munoz was for in his first season.
Yeah, I feel like he's better. I feel like Caicedo is better as an attacking mid than a DM.
Yeah, we'll see how it plans out. It's still too early to talk about that.
Yeah. Also, Matthew Cox, a big signing in England, under 21 goalkeeper, is coming in on loan from Brentford. Port to Alan Varela. Yeah, that's a good signing, man. Oh yeah, I don't think we included him in this thing, so we'll give an honorable mention to him, Alan Varela.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know enough to give an answer for Sabadell. Adam said Caicedo only had one promising season in the Premiership premature signing. Yeah, I mean, this is like, after like one really good season, like all of a sudden, like it's worth that much. Like, it's crazy, you know?
Yeah.
After Jamal said Chelsea's midfield doesn't really have an attacking threat. I mean, you have Enzo Fernandez. He's really good with passes in it. You know, through balls. But
I do see what. All right. How many players have we talked about so far?
Yeah, we got 14. Geez, we already did 43 minutes. We got to speed up.
How many more do we have left?
Like 20, I think.
All right, let's speed this up.
Harry Kane.
I have to go outside very soon. All right. Harry Kane to Bayern. The biggest transfer of the entire summer, not just August, but very good signing for Kane. Finally free from Spurs. Yeah, 100 million euros, about 86.4 million to 100 million, 110 million US dollars. Very good signing for Bayern. For Kane, obviously, he lost the DFBL Super Cup, but yeah, definitely a quality signing for Bayern. For Kane, this is a great move. He needs to win some trophies in his career. It's not just Audi Cup with Spurs. Yeah, but good signing. He'll definitely bang in some goals. He did score. I think he scored 3 or 4 goals already with Bayern. So
yeah, he's been amazing, man. He's been amazing.
Yeah,
this is
He should win a trophy this season. He should.
Yeah, you know, BLD. Imagine this happens. Imagine Spurs win a trophy and he doesn't win a trophy. There will be so much memes that happens.
Yeah, if Bayern lose the Bundesliga, that's a huge embarrassment.
Yeah, Bayern is going to win it, bro. Dortmund is jokes, man. They already dropped points.
Yeah, but we'll see how it comes. So overall, this is the biggest signing, in my opinion, of the entire summer transfer window.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best signs. We'll have like a top 10 best signings the coming week, guys. And so we're gonna have it'll probably be like an open hangout. So I'll probably have you guys come on. We'll have like an open discussion. So we'll probably do like Wednesday of next week. We'll probably do something like that. So yeah.
What topic? Sorry, what topic? I didn't hear.
So we'll have like the top 10 best transfers of the window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Great signing overall.
Yeah. Great signing, man. Harry Kane and Kim and Jay are my top 5. Okay. But you don't have like attacker. You don't have like an Odegaard, Bruno, a pure attacker. You mean like a central? I think you mean like a cam. I think that's what you mean. Like, yeah, Chelsea don't really have any cams. Yeah, Lindelof gonna own him. Oh man.
We'll see.
Spurs cooking when Harry Kane is gone. That's actually crazy. Spurs is doing really well without Harry Kane. Kane can finally win trophies. Only team Bayern's allowed to lose to is City. Losing to anyone else would be disgraceful. Neymar is the best signing. He's finished, man. Yeah, Cam. All right. This one.
What do you mean Neymar's the best? All right, never mind. This is
Brendan Johnson, I think.
Fine. Let me just find it here.
Wait. Is this? No, this isn't. Wait, is this? Hold up. Forgot the player name.
Wait, Yeah, it's Brendan Johnson.
Okay, it's Brendan Johnson. Just make sure.
Let me just find how much he
costs.
I
thought I made a mistake.
Okay, 40 million British pounds. That's equivalent to 50.7 million US dollars. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't really say too much about him, but yeah, good signing for Spurs. Will definitely cook there if Spurs continue their good form. And yeah,
it's a good signing, man. It's a good signing. I think the only issue is the price. Yeah, pay too much. Right. Yeah, he's a young.
Next one.
Young prospect. Next up, it is
Gravenberch. He went from Ajax to Bayern München to Liverpool in the space of 2 years. Yeah, 2 years, or even 3. So he didn't really play that much, or he didn't really. He wasn't really that great at Bayern. So this is a good move for him. At Liverpool, will definitely do well under Jurgen Klopp. 40 million euros, which is equivalent to 34.2 million British pounds, which is 44 million US dollars. So, definitely a good player. We'll see how he does, but I do expect him to do well.
Yeah, it's a good signing, man. Good signing because they need some midfield depth, and Liverpool are finally making some. They're finally strengthening midfield, which has been kind of like the big concern they've had in like the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
So. Brendan Clear, Richie Rich. Yeah, like that Richie Rich, man. I don't even the guy's a joke footballer, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Gravenberch. Okay. Harry Kane's been a great signing, a good replacement for Nagelsmann's false 9 philosophy, back to what Bayern do best, like with Lewandowski, Mandzukic, and so on.
Yeah, Mandzukic and Lewandowski.
Yeah. Rank Talks well said. Robertson on Gravenberch. Finally, we have a good Dutch player.
Oh yeah, because of Van Dijk.
Abdul Jamal says they didn't sign a center back though. Their center back depth is terrible. Yeah, Liverpool need a center back, man. Like I don't know why they didn't give it for a center back. I think they've had a good window. It's just they need to get a center back. I think that's
all right. Yeah. All right. Next signing, Sofyan Amrabat on loan from Fiorentina.
This is a good transfer, and there is a buy option.
Good transfer. He wasn't that great at Fiorentina recently, but of course in the World Cup he was good.
Yeah.
But Amrabat. Good signing, good loan option, actually. I know after we are very hyped and excited for this, but very good good loan deal. I think it will be permanently
done,
permanently closed next year. Permanent deal might take place, but definitely a good loan deal for Amrabat. He will most likely play better under Erik ten Hag, and I do expect him to do well. Obviously, World Cup semi-finalist, and we'll see how this pans out.
Yeah, it's a good deal because United need a backup CDM because obviously they let go of Fred, and you can't just have Casemiro, man. You need someone else. You need a backup, and obviously he could be the backup CDM to Casemiro, and then maybe Erik ten Hag might even play both of them. A double pivot. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, And yeah, I just think it's just a good signing, man. I have nothing bad to say. You know, my only concern though is, well, actually, I don't really have a concern. Amrabat, okay, yeah, he's never getting.
Why are you saying sus things here?
It's just having fun, man. Oh, he came from Morocco when he plays in the midfield. All right.
I just checked. We have 12 more players to talk about, so let's speed this up a bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to speed this up. We have we're already 15 minutes.
I as well need to. Yeah, that's a good midfield though. Fernandes, Casemiro, and Amrabat. It's a good midfield. And
Amrabat, Casemiro, Bruno midfield. Yeah, that's a
great.
We
have Christian Eriksen there, so.
Yeah, Amrabat, Cas pivot at the Allianz. I'll be there. I'll be there no matter.
I recommend for you not to talk too much.
Dembele, man, the snake, the traitor, man.
Yeah, obviously you're very pissed off with this.
Yeah, I'm very much am, and I'm gonna go first for this one, man. Dembele.
I bet you would beat him up in real life.
Yeah, like we did everything we could for you, Dembele. We paid for your medical bills. We did everything for you.
Yeah, medical bills. He was at the hospital bed.
Yeah, and the thing is with Dembele, man, is that he left very close to the end of the transfer window, and that's so stupid. Like, why? Like, we had you in our plans, and all of a sudden you're gonna go to PSG, man. Have fun at PSG, man. You're gonna probably not get, you're probably gonna be injured there most of the time.
Yeah, he'll probably rot there as PSG are rotting a lot, but we'll see.
Yeah, I like this guy is overrated. Like, honestly, the guy is overrated, and best of luck, man, at PSG, man. So.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out. Let me just say, I don't see any price tag here.
I think it's 50. They paid his release clause. I think it's like 50 million.
Let me see if I can find it. But...
Yeah. Okay, let's go through some comments in the meantime while you're looking for that. Ranks us well said Bayern 4, United 0. All right. My provisional top 5: Harry Kane first, Kim and Jae, Karim Benzema, Ilkay Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez.
Oh yeah. Speaking, I just found it. It's 50 million euros, which is 55 million US dollars.
Okay, so that was right. So Wembele left UEFA Barcelona. All right.
Right, that's a bit controversial to say.
It's just banter, man. Yeah, right. Dembele is so mid. Messi left you 1-on-1, Alisson, you're fraud. Oh yeah, I heard that chance, man. I cannot believe he missed that, man. I'm so mad.
Yeah, if he didn't miss that, probably Barcelona would have gone to the final.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Dembele, may you do what you can at PSG. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And let me just tell you this right now, guys. The guy is terrible with scoring. He doesn't score many goals.
Yeah, I am sick of talking about two clubs, Chelsea and PSG now. So.
All right, next up it is Matt Tournament to Nottingham Forest.
I'll let you speak on this.
Yeah, this is a good transfer, man. He needed to be a starter at one club. Obviously, he wouldn't start at Arsenal. And Nottingham Forest is a good club, and he's done well there, man. He's been good for them the first 3 games at Nottingham Forest. And, Nottingham Forest finally have their first choice keeper, man. And they even got another keeper, which we'll get into later. Matt Turner, man. I have nothing really bad to say. It's also a very cheap deal as well. I don't think they paid that much. And yeah, man. Yeah. So best of luck to Matt Turner, man.
Yeah, we'll see. Good goalkeeper from I saw in the World Cup. He was actually quite good for the USMNT, but and for Arsenal here for some moments he played. He was quite good. So we'll see how he does at Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it will pan out.
Yeah, let's go to some comments. Actually, missing the top 3. Secondary defense, Matt. All right. Who's the next player?
Who is this?
I forgot his name.
Maybe I have no idea who this is.
I forgot his name. This is a center back. This is a center back they got from Wolfsburg. Van de Veen, I think is his name.
Yeah, right, let me find it quickly.
Yeah, it's a good center back because my goodness me, man. Spurs have so bad center back depth. Like, besides Romero, man, the center backs aren't good, and so they finally got another center back, a quality center back. And yeah, I think this is a good signing, man. I think it's a good signing because the guy, like, we all know Davinson Sanchez's not that great. And Dyer is a diabolical, of course. So
let me just find this here. Come on, where is it?
Yeah. Anyways, while he looks for that.
Okay, Mickey Van de Ven. All right, that's his name.
Van de Ven, yes.
He cost 40 million euros, which is equivalent to 34.5 million British pounds or 43.7 million US dollars.
Yeah. I think it's a good signing, man.
Yeah, from Dutch international from Wolfsburg to Spurs.
Yeah.
Right, good signing.
Yeah. It's like a different, good move from Matt Turner. Scored an own goal against Fulham. Okay, it's just one. It's just one little miss. What he'll be good for. Like, it's just one bad mistake. Yeah, Van de Veen, Mickey Van de Ven. Romero is still their entire defense. By the way, he was so good today. Yeah, Romero, man. Yeah, Angie Ball's cooking, man. Spurs are cooking, man. Good signing. All right, next up it is Livramento to Newcastle. This
Livramento. Okay, let me find how much it cost.
Yeah, I should have probably put their transfer fee on the slide section.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I have no problem looking at them. But
yeah. Anyways, I'll talk about this.
Newcastle anywhere here.
Yeah. This is a good signing, man. Right back depth they can have. We're backup for Kieran Trippier, of course, and we know how talented the guy is. So.
Yeah, he was quite well. Who did he last play for?
Southampton.
So, yeah, I forgot. He was quite well there. So we'll see how he does under Eddie Howe. Although Newcastle at the moment are not looking that great. But they just lost to Brighton 4-0, I believe.
So, 3-1, 3-1.
3-0, okay.
So
yeah, we'll see how this works out.
But yeah,
it's find how much. All right, Tino Livramento, 32 million euros, or they lost 3-1. I'm not so sure. 32 million British pounds. That's 41 million US dollars.
Yeah.
Quite expensive, if you ask me.
Yeah. Who? Newcastle lost 3-1. Conceded 3 to Ferguson Low. Jeez. Respect for
Right, next, Gonçalo Ramos. This is, I believe, a loan deal. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's a loan from Benfica. So, yeah, he was obviously fantastic with Benfica last year. So, yeah, we'll see how he does at PSG. I do think he'll bang in at least, excuse me, 15 goals.
Yeah.
15 to 20. We'll see.
Yeah, he'll make a good backup striker.
Yeah, if he is the starting one, he'll get at least 15 or 20. If he's the backup, then he'll get probably 10 at most.
Yeah. Yeah, PSG, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm so sick of saying PSG and Chelsea right now. So many players they've both signed.
Yeah, they signed so many, man.
Yeah, Gonçalo Ramos, 1 year loan deal.
Well, actually, they're playing Mbappe more as a winger, so that's interesting. So that's good.
Yeah, right. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. All right.
Yeah, so he'll be a good striker. Ferguson's a United fan. The guy who showed Ronaldo how it's done the knockout games.
Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you, Rank. That's a beautiful reminder. He absolutely crushed and obliterated Switzerland. I love that. That was so satisfying. I completely forgot he did that.
Okay. Jessica Gvardiol, man. The most expensive
I will say that correctly. It's Joško Gvardiol.
Joško Gvardiol. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Sorry about that. But Joško Gvardiol, definitely quality signing. He was amazing at the World Cup until, of course, Messi goated him, but goated past him. He didn't goat him, but he goated past him. Joško Gvardiol, definitely good talent for Croatia, for Leipzig. He was actually quite well. But under Pep, I saw he did play quite well for Man City in his first couple of games. So
yeah,
Gvardiol is definitely a good signing.
He's also versatile as well. I believe he can play as a left back as well.
Let me see how much they paid for him.
Yeah, it's like a 90 million, I think.
90 million euros, 77.5 million British pounds, 99 million US dollars. That's a lot.
Yeah. And it's a good center back depth because they obviously lost Laporte, so they replaced him with him. But yeah, good signing, man. Good signing. Thanks, PSG, for taking this. Okay, man. Matt's is definitely happy with this. Matt's is definitely happy.
Break away from Benfica. Yes, we know that word.
Yeah. Trust me, Ronaldo owns Pesci. Okay, Guardiola is a very effective signing. Too much money. Fantastic signing, especially since Messi wouldn't be UCL. That's the only issue I have with the signing. It's expensive, but nowadays players are expensive, man. Like that's the issue.
Money is ruling the world.
Yeah. That is true, man.
And it's also money is ruling the world and football.
Yeah. Next up is Robert Sanchez to Chelsea, man.
Robert Sanchez, I think he was Brighton's goalkeeper. I could be mistaken.
Yeah, he was a Brighton first choice, and Yeah, I just think that for me, it's a decent signing, I guess. Obviously Kepa's been not really been that great, and they obviously sold Mendy, so you know, I'm not as sold on Robert Sanchez as many people are. I don't think the guy is that great of a keeper. He's decent, but I don't think he's that amazing. So we'll see how he does for Chelsea. But
Yeah.
I mean, they just have to hope he's better than Kepa, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But 25 million British pounds, 30 million US dollars. So that's a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but for Sanchez, that's a good money. Good amount of money. And yeah, he was quite good at Brighton, I believe. Yeah, he was. And he'll definitely play well. And of course, the Serbian, shout out to Chelsea for signing a Serbian after a long time. They have one. The last one was Branislav Ivanovic, I believe, the legendary defender. But George Petrovic. He's the backup goalkeeper to Sanchez. So we'll see if maybe he could even start, but we'll see. But Sanchez, good signing for Chelsea.
Sanchez is mid, rank set.
Right, we'll see.
After Jamal says Lindelof owned them in the FA Cup semis. Interesting. All
right. Next signing.
Next up is forgot this guy's name.
I think this is Disasi.
Yeah. That is a center back. Yeah, Disasi.
Axel Disasi from Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco.
Ligue 1. They 45 million British, not British euros. That's 38 million British pounds and 50 million US dollars. So this is a good signing for Chelsea. Obviously, I'm sick of saying the word Chelsea at this point, but the good signing for Chelsea. We'll see how it turns out, but it's Chelsea, as I said earlier, with many of their signings in this transfer window. And on the stream as well. I mean, definitely a club that spends a lot of money and does not turn out well for these players that they sign. But we'll see. Hopefully, I am incorrect with that, but we'll see.
Diassi. Disaster. He's so bad. Yeah, I heard Diassi's not been good, man. I heard Diassi's not been good.
Disaster.
I heard because I was watching. There's a Chelsea fan I watched. His name is Half Open. I watched the stream and they were like talking about against a West Ham. He was not
disaster.
good. So whatever happened to Selena, the American goalkeeper at Chelsea? Well, he's on loan right now, and I don't think Chelsea will give him first choice because he's very young. So he'll probably eventually be a first choice keeper at Chelsea. But yeah, he's on loan right now. Zahir says, "I am back. Welcome back, man. Welcome back." So we have like a few.
Okay. Next signing, this is Demos to Nottingham Forest. Man, Nottingham Forest as well. They've signed a lot. Talked about them too much. We've talked about them too much in the stream.
Yeah, this is interesting.
He was good with Benfica in his many years there, but it was time for him to move on. And he'll probably do well there. I'm not so sure, but we'll see. I do expect good things from him because he's a good goalkeeper for his caliber. But we'll see how it pans out at Forest. They do actually do quite well with players signing for them. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, I just think it's weird. I just think it's interesting because now they have some competition between Vlachodimos and Matt Turner, who's going to be the starting goalkeeper there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a great option, of course, and he's a very underrated keeper, man. I think he's the top.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, so glad we signed Bayander as a defense. All right. Next up, it is
who is this?
I think it's Sengari.
Another Nottingham Forest player. Come on, too many of them.
Yeah, I think it's
Sengari. Than PSG and Chelsea here. I think this is. Let me see.
It's Sengari. Ibrahim Sengari.
Okay.
He's a good. It's a good signing because, he's a good player, man. Obviously came from PSV. He's a defensive midfielder, and I just think it's a good signing, man. I'm kind of surprised though he left PSV though because they're of course in the Champions League, so surprised he left, but I guess he wanted to move on.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how it turns out. Forest.
Yeah, Forest, man, and obviously I think as we mentioned before the stream, I think Freuler left them, so I guess it's like a replacement.
Yeah, Remo Freuler is back in Serie A. He's just signed for Bologna.
Yeah, so I guess it's like a replacement for Freuler.
Yeah, for sure.
He's terrible on the ball. What a signing! Yeah, it's a great signing, man. Great signing, man. Let me see how much they paid for him. So it's 35 million, man. 35 million. That's a good, reasonable price. Okay, next up it is Mariano Diaz.
Mariano
So,
Diaz,
Sevilla.
okay. Yeah, I believe he played for Real Madrid before, if I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
mistaken. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a major flop there. But Dominican striker.
Yeah.
But Mariano Diaz, I do remember he did score in two goals, I believe, or maybe even one goal in El Clasico before a couple
Yeah,
years
he
ago.
scored an El Clasico, man. That was embarrassing. I
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah, I saw 442's animated video of that, and I saw the real game.
It was like the 2020 El Clasico, man.
Yeah, the COVID year, just before COVID started. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with Frank. Barely even a footballer.
Yeah, the guy is not a good striker. The guy is a meme, man. The guy is not even.
Yeah.
You know, and Sevilla needs some backup strikers, man, because obviously Endazir is so good, but who's going to be their backup? So let's hope he gets game time there. You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a good signing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, it is.
Yeah. And who is this? A Real Betis player. All right.
Yeah, this is Abde.
Abde, let me see how much it costed.
Yeah, this is a decent price, I think. I think we paid how much? How much Betis paid? I think this was. I forgot how much. It was like 20 million, I think. Let me see how much.
Let me see.
Oh, sorry, 7.5. Okay.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah,
for me. I don't.
Yeah.
All right, you can speak.
Yeah. For me, he is a decent player. I've seen some bits of him. I've seen some. The problem for me, at least, is his finishing. His finishing is just so bad. I've seen him like in the Copa del Rey final. He should have done better there. And then against Getafe, he missed a lot of chances. So he is a good player. He's good with dribbling. And I think maybe it's good that we part ways. Have a good time at Betis. And if he turns out very well, we have a buyback clause. So we can get him back. And I just think it's interesting because we know the competition of Barca is very tough. You have like Rafinha, you have Yamal, Ferran Torres. Now you have Joao Felix. Like, there's a lot of wingers at Barca, fighting for this spot. And Abde probably won't get much game time anyway. So I guess it's good for him. I would have personally loaned him out rather than sold him, but it is what it is. So let's hope he does well. Do you have anything to add there?
Not really. I don't really know too much, but I guess you stole the show on that one.
Yeah. Haha.
Right, do we have any more signings to talk about? Or
just a few more, man. A few more.
Okay, Bonucci. This is a good signing. Oh, I didn't know that Paramount Plus was the sponsor. All right, shout out to Union Berlin. Them and Inter have Paramount Plus as the sponsors on their jerseys. All right, so Bonucci, one of the most hated players ever in Serie A, always will be hated. He used to play for Inter in his youth years. Then he moved to Juventus, and then to AC Milan, and then back to Juventus. Obviously, won many Scudetti in Coppa Italia there. He lost 2 UCL finals as well, but we'll see how this turns out. I think this is a good signing for Union Berlin. And yes, a new experience for Bonucci, who hasn't played outside of Serie A ever in his life. So,
yeah, it'll be interesting, man.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. That's for sure.
Yeah, good center back. And obviously, Union Berlin will be playing the Champions League for the first time ever, so you can give that center back that they need.
Yeah, they're in a group with Napoli, Real Madrid, and Braga. Well, at least Bonucci will go back to Italy for a couple hours or even one day.
Yeah, you get a UCL experience, although Bonucci is kind of washed.
Yeah, he is completely washed.
He came out of nowhere. Who would have thought he would go there? Yeah, this is a great range.
Absolutely.
Next
Davy Klaassen, okay, another Inter signing. This is a free transfer from Ajax. He had 1 year left on his contract. This was a last-minute signing from Inter. We needed one more midfielder because Inzaghi requested that. Unfortunately, the Lazar Samardžić deal didn't happen because his stupid dad, Mladen Samardžić, decided to ruin the deal by asking for more money for himself. But instead, we get Davy Klaassen from Ajax. He was pretty good for Ajax before banging goals. He even has a nickname called First Goal or something because most of the time he scores the opening goal in games. But we'll see how Klaassen does. Inzaghi, of course, he's 30 years old, so Inzaghi, of course, loves players that are over the age of 30. He doesn't like players like Aslani and Sensi who are younger than that. But yeah, I do like the signing a lot. Most Interisti are against this, but I like the signing a lot. Very versatile. He can play right midfielder, central midfielder, defensive midfielder, central defensive midfielder, and left midfielder. So I do like this signing a lot. David Klaassen, he'll certainly do well under Simone Inzaghi, and yeah, we'll see how he does this season. And he did sign a contract for 2024 with an option to extend, but and there was insight that came out that if he is to be sold, then that Ajax would get around 20% of that fee if he were to be sold.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, definitely a good signing. Most Interisti are against this, but I like this a lot.
Yeah. 80, do Union Berlin play on Paramount TV? I don't know, honestly.
No, I don't think Bundesliga is on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, it's not. It's not on Paramount.
Yeah, it's on ESPN.
Yeah, actually, let me quickly touch on Klaassen. A decent signing, of course. Gave some midfield depth to Inter. I think he's better than. I guess this maybe in some ways it's kind of the replacement for Brozovic in some ways.
Yeah, he'll. I think he can. Yeah, he can play in almost every position of the midfield.
Yeah.
If Çalhanoğlu gets tired, we have Asllani, but of course, Inzaghi doesn't like young players, so he likes old grandpas, and Klaassen is perfect for Inzaghi.
Yeah. All right. I wish Sebastian was here. Unfortunately, he's not here. Yeah, Barrington Diaz.
Reton Diaz. I don't really know too much about him, but I can say from what I heard, he's all right, and I think for Villarreal, he will do well.
Yeah, he's a decent striker. Obviously, Villarreal let go of their big striker, Nicholas Jackson, to Chelsea, and so this is the replacement for him. And obviously, he is a decent player. I've seen him in the Copa America. I think it was in 2021. He was pretty good, and yeah, obviously Sebastian, if he was here, he would give us good insight. But unfortunately, he's not here. So
yeah, we unfortunately don't know too much about this player.
Yeah, so let's see how he does at Villarreal.
Yeah, I expect him to do well because Villarreal obviously are quite a good club when it comes to recruiting players and developing them.
Next up, it is Lozano to PSV. He's back to PSV. I suppose he wasn't getting enough game time at Napoli, and obviously, getting PSV is back in the Champions League, so that probably enticed him more to that. Hey, I should come back here.
Yeah,
and
we'll see how he does back to PSV as he was.
Yeah.
And
I suppose
I think he as well wasn't happy with the board of Aurelio De Laurentiis was treating him. I think he wasn't treating him that well, so not so sure. But all I know is that he'll probably do well back at PSV. And yeah, let's see how that.
Yeah, and also I think this is like the Madueke replacement because obviously he sold Madueke in the January of this year. So
yeah,
got a replacement, I suppose. All right, and then the final one we have here.
Borna Sosa to Ajax. I love this. I myself am a partial Ajax fan. I do love Ajax a lot. They're my favorite Dutch team. And by the way, Ajax now has 3 Croatians in their team, so that's good for Croatians. They'll be looking at a new team to watch a team like Ajax having many of their players play for that club. But yeah, Borna Sosa, he was linked to Inter last year around the same time, deadline day, but we didn't sign him. But Borna Sosa to Ajax, I like this transfer a lot. He was a bit underwhelming at the World Cup, but Sosa overall is a good player. Stuttgart, he was quite well there. And yeah, I like the signing a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a good signing.
Coming from a partial Ajax fan, this is a great signing. Okay, now you
because they sold Timber, and he could be the replacement for Timber, right?
Yeah, definitely. Class defender for his age.
Yeah, good striker. Don't think it'll be enough. Yeah, I feel like Villarreal needs more, but it's a start at least. They got someone. So Sosa was not in the World Cup. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the transfer window, guys. There are some honorable mentions. Like
let's. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, we have Lukaku to Roma. That's the.
Well, there's no buy option, so
I know. Yeah, it's a loan, 1-year loan to Roma. That's. I don't want to speak about him too much, but yeah, honorable mention. You also have Luka Jovic, who unfortunately went to AC Milan. I'm very angry at that, being a Serbian who supports Internazionale Milano, but at least for him, hopefully he gets goals and minutes. He definitely will at AC Milan, and hopefully he performs well for Serbia because he has not been playing that well for Serbia and for club football as well. Right, shut up. I don't want to hear Milan at all. And
Okay,
I don't
what
want to
about
hear that from,
and then we have Genie Wijnaldum. He went to Al Ettifaq.
yeah, as well. Who do we have? Let me check. Twitter.
Um,
Yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi as well.
went to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest. We also have Joao Felix
To
to
Barca.
Barcelona.
Ansu Fati to
What
Brighton.
else do we have? Yeah, that's about it. So
Yeah.
I think we covered.
There's
almost
probably some
everything.
more that we can think of, but obviously we can't do all. So please let us know in the comments if we did miss any big transfers from the month of August. Because remember, guys, I did one for each month. So I did one for June, I did one for July, and now one for August. So, there's everything like that. So I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. I think we did a good concise. We got to hour and 15 minutes, so a little bit over time, but that's fine. And obviously, I do thank you guys for coming here and commenting your thoughts. So remember, guys, to like and subscribe. How many likes we got into this stream? We got 12 likes. Okay, that's decent, I suppose. And yeah, I'll be putting a link to BLE's channel in the description below, so check out his channel below. You can also follow him on Twitter as well. His name is, I believe, what's your username on Twitter?
Yeah, it's the exact same, except I have the word max as maximum as the name.
Yeah,
and you can
BLE
put the
Max.
handle as well.
So yeah, and I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. So I'll see you guys for tomorrow, guys. We'll have a match reaction to Barca Osasuna game. Osasuna Barca, sorry. It'll probably be a short reaction. And yeah, we'll see you guys then tomorrow. And then obviously I'll come up with the title of the time for the Wednesday stream. We'll probably do something like that in the middle of the day, maybe like 1:00 or something. And then we'll have like a Q&A. I think we'll do a Q&A probably next weekend. So and then we'll have a debate stream the weekend after. So it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Become a member of the channel to get access to members' videos and member streams. And yeah, like I said, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. Comment with your thoughts, comments below if you're watching the replay. Also, join the platforms in the description below to my social medias like Discord, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah, double Lukaku, AC Milan. Okay.